Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today we have a very special topic, always special. Is woodcutting and selling worth it? Is the time worth the money, more or less? So get your morning wood, ready and let's go. So first we look into which city is worth it to collect wood, and that's tricky. Just for example, you can sell wood very expensively in Meduli because around Meduli there are no trees, or not so much trees, and not so near the town, or not directly in the town. In nearly every town or every place there is trees and stuff, except Meduli and Gaulkor. So here in Meduli we can place one wood thing, but a little bit far away from the town, or maybe a little bit more far away, like the savanna trees and stuff. But this is like everywhere you can gather wood, and the wood prices everywhere where you can cut wood easily is just about 30 gold a stack or 40 gold a stack. And this comes down that you can farm wood basically AFK. You can watch a Netflix movie or YouTube stuff while you're collecting wood. The same with Granum and all the other resources as well. But the question is, how long do you need in order to make a stack of wood? I mean, for example, if you're collecting sponge wood, then it's far easier to get a stack, or white wood, or stuff like that. And just for the example, in the middle we take firm wood. So first off, grab your sexy ass Vela. You see we have a Vela here and we have a sexy ass. You can also do this with any other character because there are no specific benefits of having a Vela and cutting wood. The main thing is you can have a clade gift where you have a little bit of a higher chance of getting the embers out of there, or some a little bit rare stuff that is maybe worth 30 silver to 3 gold. Sometimes when you're cutting one stack, you're probably getting out 2 or 3 additional gold. It depends on your luck, of course. And yeah, you'll probably need just 1.5 axes for a stack of firm wood. Of course, if you for example collect iron wood and stuff, of course you don't have so much trees, but you get far less per hit. And yeah, I'm changing the tree when I'm under 75%. I mean, when the tree gives you 20 and it only gives you 14, then it's time to switch the tree. This is at least the most time efficient way. But if you are mostly AFK and, for example, watching a movie and stuff, and yet you occasionally look to the other screen and saying, oh yeah, okay, 10 don't matter, I don't need to change that or whatever, it also works perfectly. You only need a few minutes more. But you also need to take in consideration that one of these axes are costing 5 silver, or if you craft them yourself out of bone tissues, then they also cost nearly 5 silver. Of course, they have better durability, but bone tissues is also worth something if you didn't notice. But I mean, the ambers you get out of there are 30 silver to 1 or 2 gold, so no problem. And you also have to consider the broker fees. I mean, if you're someone who's constantly selling stuff at the broker, then it's maybe better if you have the social skill negotiation, because with that your broker taxes are halved, so you're only paying half the broker tax, and this is a lot. I mean, if you're constantly selling stuff on a broker, this is a lot of money. And especially for people, I always looking at a broker and like people are selling for thousands of gold some stuff, and I'm like, oh, I hope they have the social skills. Unless they are paying, I don't know, 500 gold just in taxes for the broker, and no one buys the shit in the end anyway. And what is also a big factor is, depending on where you are, I mean, there could always be people who will just kill you, grieve you, or annoy you all the time. But I mean, if you're inside a city, for example, I'm like here in Morincourt, or in some other cities, you also have trees inside the city, for example, the Tinderum Garden or stuff like that, then the risk of being killed is pretty low. But it's still there. But this also makes woodcutting more exciting. I mean, there could be someone right behind me and slitting my throat. Oh no, thievery and assassination is not in game. And yeah, moving with 1 stack of wood is a pretty heavy task. But now, pens down how long it took from the bank. I started from the timer from the bank. And when I arrived back in the bank, I stopped the timer. So basically, it's 40 minutes. Nearly exactly 40 minutes. It also depends on your location. I mean, okay, Morincourt, there are trees everywhere. Vada, there are trees everywhere. Bhakti, there are trees everywhere. But if you are in Meduli, good luck with that. And when we look now at our broker prices, we see how much our firm wood is worth. And yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, of course. At first it looked like, oh yeah, that could be some money, some good money, but then you scroll down and you scroll down and you scroll more down, and then there also your best friend Dr. Chaos, which I'm playing with since over 10 years, and he's selling the wood for a very cheap price, and I'm like, oh shit. And yeah. But that's basically it. And there's also one rule of thumb here. When you really desperate and really need money, then of course make it cheaper on the broker. But if someone has a very low price on something already, don't go lower. Because why? I mean, if you don't need the money today, now, in the next few hours, then no. Why should you do that? But if you're really desperate and you really need gold, then get this as cheap as possible in the broker. If you need money, directly sell it, whatever the stuff, use a buy order or whatever. But yeah, the broker prices, it depends on your location. So it's basically less than a gold per minute, about 88 silver, stuff like that. But in general, I would say it's worth it if you are AFKing anyway. So if you are doing something on your PC, if you are watching TV, if you are doing whatever stuff and cutting wood not actively, or just, for example, you want to grab something out of the kitchen, you want to go to the toilet, and you know it will take a little bit more than 1 minute. Then always have a axe with you, or a pickaxe, and collect granum or wood, because that is something that is worth something in the time you're not there. But if you're really actively collecting wood, I mean, it's very boring. It's so boring. I really sat there the 40 minutes actively looking at the screen and collecting wood. I really tried it without AFKing, and it's like no, it's not fun. It's a shit game mechanic. I hate it. I hate such repetitive nonsense tasks. But of course, it's an MMO, so we need these tasks there anyway, because if we all would have free wood, we could just go to a vendor and buy for 5 gold a stack of wood or whatever. And that would be not good. That would be very bad game design as well. But I mean, woodcutting is pretty boring. I mean, if you, for example, pressing R the whole time, or some other key combination or whatever shit, or actively making it not macro-able, implement something that if you are actively farming wood, that you actually get twice or 3 times more wood out of that, or stuff like that, then it would be a little bit more interesting to actually actively do that. But it would still be a boring task in my opinion. But maybe there are people out there who like that. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and please share the video, that everyone knows that your morning wood, that wood is worth it. And ring the bell. And special thanks to all the supporters, of course: Carmel, Professor Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. And never forget to make your wood hard. Yeah. Party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.